Evelina here, welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different, however, very similar to what everybody else is doing right now, because apparently there is an epidemic on YouTube of testing out Pinterest pins, cutting out jelly bottles, UOS DIYs, raindrop cakes. So let me contribute to that madness and do this. Did you think I was above hopping on a popular trend to get YouTube views? Hell no! All jokes aside, some of these hacks are seriously either life-changing or completely useless, and today I'm gonna save you some time and go through them so you know what's good and what's not and what's worth trying out. The first hack that we're gonna test is to use a nail file on Suede, and a couple weeks back I went to this event and this girl spilled some really dark liquid, which I think might have been either soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, something like very thick and viscous and pure black, on my Stuart Weitzman high knee gray boots. Of course I was like, oh my god, don't worry, like it's totally okay. Just $950, no big deal. I'm gonna go buy some new ones. You go, girl. I wanted to die. So I'm taking my nail file and very gently filing where the dirt spots are, and as you can see, they're sort of coming off a little bit. It's not ideal, but it's kind of working. So the verdict on that, if there is a dirt that is kind of sitting on the shoe and you're gonna scrape it, you're basically taking off a layer of suede off of your shoe. So if you're okay with that, then it might come off. But if something's like deep in there, then there's no way that you can remove it. My solution to that pin is to prep your suede bag, suede shoes with their suede spray prior to going out. Wish I knew that. Next spin is how to make your tees feel vintage soft. 1 quart of water, 1/2 cup of salt. Brine your t-shirt in salt water for about 3 days. 3 days? I ain't got time for that. Next spin is use nail polish remover to clean shoes. Let's see if that works. I'm starting by scrubbing off these shoes with the nail polish remover, and as you can see, I'm rubbing pretty hard and nothing much is really happening. Yeah, so I'm gonna take my trusty method of toothpaste and a brush, a cleaning brush, and then I'm just gonna scrub off the shoes and show you how amazing this trick is. Yeah, it worked. I've been using the toothpaste trick for so many years now. I've never seen it pinned anywhere else, because if you think about it, if it's powerful enough to whiten your enamel, then it will be powerful enough to lather and whiten your shoes without damaging the leather and anything like that. The next spin is to use an ice cube to remove gum off of your jeans or your pants. I've tried something similar where I froze my jeans, like apparently you're supposed to put them in the freezer overnight. It did not work, but let me see if this works. So as you can see, I have a piece of gum on my shorts and Mishka wants to be very involved in this. So I'm just rubbing the ice cube over it to see if it will come off. And look at that. Yep, it's off. It worked! That's amazing. It makes sense though, because it kind of freezes the gum and it just makes it come off easier, so totally yes on that pin. This one is not as much of a hack, it's more like a little DIY hack, is to spray the toe of your shoes and create a beautiful gold metallic cap. And you can probably use stencils to create any kind of designs, but let me see if this actually looks good in real life. Here I'm taping off very carefully my shoes, sort of at the tip and also at the front, to make sure I don't get it anywhere on my table or on my shoe, and then just with small motions just kind of spraying the tip of the shoe. And hey, after taking all of this, I think it looks pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, this looks pretty freaking awesome, I must say. I am very impressed. I love that I covered the front of this, and they look pretty freaking good to me. Shut the front door. You're telling me you can make a dress from cutting the crotch of your jeans? What a time to be alive. Oh god, no. Like why? Why? These are the questions that keep me up at night. People spend time on making this. Okay, you can make slippers with flip-flop soles. Here's the problem that I have with these kinds of DIYs. You can literally save 8 hours of your time and buy this for $2. I mean, props to the creativity and the hard work, but damn girl, your time is so much more valuable than that. Next spin is quite interesting. If you got a wrinkly t-shirt, throw it in the dryer with a few ice cubes for 5 minutes and wrinkles are gone. does not sound very, no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take my lazy ass and iron my shirt for 2 minutes, then scare the crap out of my neighbors, because that was literally the scariest thing. Like, I thought that my dryer was about to just run out of my house. This next spin is very interesting. You're supposed to take a cute little plain t-shirt, then cut off the v-neck, cut off a slit in the middle of your belly, and just kind of connect it together, and it kind of gives you this cute cutout shirt. So let's try it out. I'm following all the steps and starting by cutting a little V at the collar of the shirt. And then I'm gonna cut a slit right about the middle, or 3/4 of the shirt, then scrunching it and using that little piece from the V to cut it into a bow. Well, this is definitely a look. I mean, thanks a lot, Pinterest. I actually really like this shirt. Well, I'm not sure where I went wrong. Does this look good to you guys? Because it does not look good to me. I think where I went wrong is I used a t-shirt that's a little too loose. This would probably work on something that's like super tight, so the cutout is not like a little skirt that's just like very unflatteringly showing your belly. No. If you guys want more of this kinds of videos, give it a big like right now before you forget to like it. You could be responsible for the next video on this channel, so I'm going to select your comment and put it on the screen at the beginning of the video if I select your comment. And this was my bizarre Pinterest fashion hacks. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you didn't, let me know. I will stop now. And on that note, I love you so much. Bye! I wanted to encourage you guys to check out my segment on Style Code Live. It is a weekly show on Amazon, and you can watch it on demand and also watch it every Tuesday. So definitely go watch it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!